Now for a look at your top 10 headlines in just 2 minutes.
CHP says a 29-year-old man from Manteca was arrested in the shooting death of an Amazon truck driver in Lathrop on June 15th. Andrew Watson was booked into the San Joaquin County Jail on homicide charges.
Tracy police say one of the two shooting victims from last night's shooting at a home on Elsinore Avenue did not survive. The other man who was shot is expected to be okay. Department says their investigation took them to a home on Fairfield Drive, looking for a suspect they believe shot the two men, but they were not inside.
The leader of the Wagner Group has told his troops to stand down and stop their march on Moscow in what appears to be an attempted coup. Russian President Vladimir Putin calling the actions a stab in the back, frustrated that he may have to pull troops off the front lines in Ukraine to fight the Wagner Group if they point their guns towards Moscow again.
Pro-life protesters held the Celebration of Life rally at the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. today. Today marks 1 year since the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade, allowing states to create their own abortion law, some of them with bans that went into effect almost immediately.
A Palestinian gunman was killed in the West Bank after he opened fire while going through an Israeli military checkpoint. Israeli media says the man pulled out an M16, firing at guards before he was shot and killed. 2 guards have minor injuries.
Severe weather is ripping through parts of the Rocky Mountains and the Midwest. At least 15 tornadoes were seen in the last 2 days, one of them tearing through parts of the Denver suburbs. The EF1 twister had winds close to 100 miles an hour.
Heavy rain caused severe flooding in parts of China. This video taken from a province just south of Shanghai, showing a couple being saved from the top of their car. No word on if anyone was injured or killed in the floods.
TV crews were able to capture the moment this dog was pulled from a storm drain in the city of Industry, California, just east of LA. It's not clear how the dog fell into the storm drain, but it did not seem seriously injured.
Today marks 2 years since an apartment building collapsed in Surfside, Florida, killing close to 100 people. After a year and a half, federal investigators said the building didn't meet codes when it was first built back in the early 80s.
People lined up along Main Street in downtown Woodland for the city's 3rd annual Pride Parade. San Francisco has their parade tomorrow, which is one of the largest in the United States.
And that's a look at your top 10 headlines in just 2 minutes.